One time, Jesus was in Jericho, and a very rich tax collector named Zacchaeus wanted to see Jesus, but there was a problem. Zacchaeus was short, and he couldn't see over the heads of all people who wanted to see Jesus too. Said Zacchaeus ran ahead of the crowd and climbed up a sycamore tree. When Jesus came to the tree, he said, Zacchaeus, get down from there. I'm going to your house today. Zacchaeus hurried down and was very happy to have the teacher come to his house, but other people dared to complain and said, look at the kind of man Jesus is staying with. Zacchaeus is a sinner. But Zacchaeus wanted to be a good man and said to the Lord, I want to do good. I will give half of my money to the poor. If I have cheated anyone, I will pay them back 4 times more. Jesus said today, this family is saved, yes, even this tax collector. It is one of God's chosen people. I came to find lost people and came to save them.
As the crowd listened to what he was saying, Jesus went on to tell a story. He was now near Jerusalem and knew that the people thought it was almost time for God's kingdom to come. So he said a very important man was preparing to go to a country far away to be made a king. Then he planned to return home and rule his people. So he called 10 of his servants together. He gave a bag of money to each servant. He said, do you do businesses with this money until I come back? But the people in the kingdom hated the man. They sent a group to follow him to the other country, where they said, we don't want this man to be our king. But the man was made king. When he came home, he said, call those servants who have my money. I want to know how much money they earned with it. The first servant came and said, Sir, I earned 10 bags of money with the 1 bag you gave me. The king said to him, that's great. You are a good servant. I see that I can trust you with small things, so I will let you rule over 10 of my cities. The second servant said, Sir, with your 1 bag of money, I earned 5 bags. The king said to this servant, you can rule over 5 cities. Then another servant came and said to the king, Sir, here is your bag of money. I wrapped it with a piece of cloth and hid it. I was afraid you are a hard man. You even take money that you didn't earn and gather food that you didn't grow. Then the king said to him, what a bad servant you are. I will use your own words to condemn you. You said that I am a hard king. You said that I even take money that I didn't earn and gather food that I didn't grow. If that is true, you should have put my money in the bank. Then when I came back, my money would have earned some interest. Then the king said to the men who were watching, take the bag of money away from this servant and give it to the servant who earned 10 bags of money. The men said to the king, but sir, the servant already has 10 bags of money. The king said, people who use what they have will get more, but those who do not use what they have will have everything taken away from them. Now where are my enemies? Where are the people who did not want me to be king? Bring my enemies here to be punished for opposing me.
After Jesus said these things, he went on to Jerusalem. As he got close to the hills, he called them out of the Olives. He sent out 2 of his followers. He said, "Go into the town you can see there. When you enter the town, you will find a young donkey that no one else has ridden. Untie it and bring it here to me. If anyone asks you why you're taking the donkey, you should say the master needs it." The 2 followers went into town. They found the donkey exactly like Jesus told them. They untied it, but its owners came out. They said to the followers, "Why are you untying our donkey?" The followers answered, "The master needs it." So the followers brought the donkey to Jesus. They put their coats on its back. Then they put Jesus on the donkey. He rode on to the road of Jerusalem. The followers spread their coats the road before him. Jesus was coming close to Jerusalem. He was already near the bottom of the Mount of Olives. The whole group of followers were happy. They were very excited and praised God. They thanked God for all the powerful things they seen. They said, "Welcome, God bless the King, who comes in the name of the Lord. Peace in heaven and the glory to God." Some rulers said to the Lord, "Teacher, tell your followers not to say these things." But Jesus answered, "I tell you, if my followers didn't say them, the stones will shout their praise."
Jesus came near Jerusalem, looking at the city. He began to cry for it and said, "I wish you knew today what would bring you peace, but it is hidden from you. Now, a time is coming when your enemies will build a wall around you and hold you in on all sides. They will destroy you and all your people. Not one stone of your buildings will stay on top of another. All this will happen because you did not know the time when God came to save you." One day, Jesus saw some bad people turning God's house into a stall instead of a church, so he threw them out. Church is where we pray, not try to make money. People came to the temple every day to hear Jesus teach. Some of the powerful teachers and rulers were jealous of Jesus, and they kept looking for ways to kill him. They did not know how they could do it, though, because everyone was listening to Jesus and they loved his stories and lessons.